In the lulling shade of twilight, when shadows dance upon the walls with secrets untold, the city pulsated with the rhythm of a heart eager to share its tales of dark endeavors. Among these nocturnal whispers was a story, a retelling that chilled its listener to the bone, the story of the Willowmere Vase. It was in the chill of a March evening when the deed that set the tale in motion occurred. The illustrious Willowmere Vase, a gem-encrusted masterpiece born from the hands of a master glassblower in Venice and carried through generations of Willowmere hands, had vanished. Its disappearance from the once impenetrable Willowmere Mansion left not but a single trace, a strip of black velvet upon which the family crest was embroidered. Henley bowed his head, the corners of his mustache tilting in a somber acknowledgment. "Fear not, Lady Willowmere. Every stone in this city will be turned until the piece is returned to its rightful pedestal," he vowed, his voice carrying the weight of an unbroken promise. The investigation unfurled like the petals of a wilting rose, delicate and slow. There were no signs of forced entry, no fingerprints marring the glass of display cases, no memories of strange faces lingering from the staff. It was as though the vase had simply dissolved into the ether. The local papers dubbed the theft the ghost heist, and whispers of supernatural intervention sibilated through the city's cobblestone streets. Despite the growing list of dead ends, Henley's attention was fixed on a thread of discord. A renowned art dealer by the name of Phineas Blackwell, known within the inner circles for his affinity towards, shall we say, unorthodox acquisitions. Under the cloak of night, Henley tailed the gentleman to a soiree, ablaze with the promises of illicit transactions. Disguised by the velvet caress of a midnight masquerade mask, Henley melded into the crowds. Hushed tones spoke of recent triumphs, a Monet here, a Picasso there. All around him, the glittering elite bargained with their morality, bartered with devils in tailored suits and honeyed tongues. Then, amidst the chameleon serenade, Henley sighted Blackwell, with a swagger in his step and a smugness to his smile that plucked at the inspector's suspicions. As if drawn by the strings of fate, the men's eyes met across the crowded room. A wordless challenge issued and accepted. Henley shadowed Blackwell throughout the evening, garnering puzzle pieces offered by wayward glances and slips of the tongue. And as the final guests took their leave in the silvery light of dawn, a picture made of stolen moments and cunning lies assembled itself before Henley's eyes. He waited until noon, when the sun was high and the chances of a hidden ear were low. Blackwell's gallery, a fortress of the arcane and the coveted, became Henley's stage. No more than a knock on the polished oak of Blackwell's office door, and the inspector was granted audience. Inside, surrounded by the stolen dreams of 100 lifetimes, Henley faced Blackwell. Accusations pirouetted on the edge of his tongue, yet it was the quiet, the profound stillness of certainty that caused the art dealer to unravel. Henley produced a glove, a single black glove, its fingers stained with the aged oils of countless artworks. It had been found hidden within the folds of a painting recently acquired from Blackwell's collection. The art dealer's composure crumbled under the inspector's gaze, and with a voice shredded by greed and defeat, he confessed. The Willowmere Vase had indeed passed through his hands, sold to a collector far beyond their far-reaching laws. The story, as stories often do, continued to ride in the whispered gossips of the city. Henley's triumph led to Blackwell's downfall, and though the vase never surfaced again, the honor of the Willowmere name remained intact. It was said that on clear nights, when the stars blinked lazily and the city seemed almost at peace, Lady Evelyn could be seen where the vase once stood, her eyes peering through the window, searching, always searching for a glimmer of hope in the darkness, clutching the strip of velvet that was once its companion. As the tale of the Willowmere Vase endured, immortalized by the lips of a storyteller. At the helm of unraveling this confounding enigma was none other than Inspector Lyle Henley, an officer as shrewd as the north wind was cold, his mind as sharp as the edge of a well-honed blade. His eyes, a piercing blue, akin to icy fjords, had a knack for discerning truth from fabrications woven by the most practiced liars. As Henley stepped into the echoing grandeur of the Willowmere Mansion foyer, Lady Evelyn Willowmere, the last of her line, glided forward with all the grace that her noble ancestry afforded. A single tear had dared to cascade down her alabaster cheek, though the set of her jaw spoke of a strength much at odds with her delicate appearance.